Hi everyone. Sorry I was MIA last week. My kids were on spring break and my in-laws were visiting, and I was able to work ahead some and get one of my videos filmed ahead of time, but I just didn't get one for last week done. So I apologize. I was hoping to fit it in, and that's why I didn't say anything in the last video, but it just didn't work out. So I am back this week with a fun little Easter treat to share with you. And I also have a fun ordering special for the end of the month. So I'm going to flip the camera down and share that with you. And I hope you really like it. So let's hope this isn't too rocky here. Get this put up in my holder. Ooh, okay. All right, so I have a host code up here. And if you are shopping this week, it says this special starts tomorrow and goes through the end of March. But if you're watching today and you want to shop starting today using this host code, you are more than welcome to. And you will just get first dibs at what I'm including with your order. So there is a lot of things that will be retiring with our January to April mini catalog and our annual catalog. We don't know what those items are yet. Always the in colors go out, and we're doing a color refresh. So there's a couple items that have already sold out, and the retiring list comes out on Wednesday, I believe it is, of next week. And then they'll have some items on sale beginning on April 4th. But if you like something, you probably don't want to wait that long because things could sell out in that in-between time. So shopping this week before we even find out and getting the things you want is probably the smartest idea. I'm also starting to clean out some of my craft space and make room for new things. So if you spend $50 before tax and shipping this week, you are going to get an embellishment package from me. So I'm just going to show you. I have a couple boxes like this with retired embellishments. I have a whole nother box that has you know, the little round containers with the more 3D embellishments. I have so many old embellishments, and of course they're partial packages, but some of them are almost brand new. So I will include a couple of my retired embellishments for you. If you spend $50, I'll send it to you separately, obviously, from your order in my store. And if you spend more than $100 before tax and shipping, I'm also going to send you a Sale-a-bration host stamp set. So these are usually free during Sale-a-bration if your party or your order goes over $300. And I always collect some extras because of the orders I'm placing for classes and things like that. So these are from the last couple Sale-a-brations. I have a few of this one. I have a few of this one. And I have a few of this one. And if I happen to run out, I have from a couple Sale-a-brations ago, the Delicate Dahlias stamp set. I have a bunch of those. And that was free with a $100 purchase. So what I'm going to do is it'll be first come, first serve. I will show you the ones that I have after you order, and you can choose which one you would like. So perks to ordering sooner rather than later. And like I said, this special I'll announce on social media for all of those people tomorrow. But if you're watching today, you can be one of the first ones. So there you go. I'll have a link to shop in the description of the video, and the host code will already be attached to that link. So if you shop through it, you don't have to worry about adding it or doing anything extra. It'll already be attached. All right, this week we are going to use the Easter Bunny stamp set. Easter is coming up so soon, and I just love this stamp set. It is fun, fun little images to color. There is 6 sentiments, and not all of them are Easter. You could use them for other things too, and I just think it's so fun. Now, of course, it has a coordinating punch, the Easter Bunny punch, and it has been out of stock. I did briefly for one morning see it come back in, and I don't know if it was a glitch or if it really went back out of stock that quickly. But on our inventory status report, it gives us an expected date when it'll be back in stock. And the date that they've had on there is May 15th, which is after that catalog is done. So my guess is that it's carrying over because we're not doing back orders anymore. So it wouldn't be coming in to fill any back orders or anything like that. So my guess is it's carrying over, but I am not 100% sure. As far as the stamp set, I don't know if that'll be carrying over either. So I would buy the stamp set now, get the punch later when it comes back in. The only image in the stamp set it punches out is this one. And I am going to use a punch today just to show you how it works. And maybe some of you have it already. But if not, this image is not that hard to cut out. So you can fussy cut it. You can just stamp it directly on, we're using circles today, so you can just stamp it directly on a circle. There are ways around it. You don't have to have the punch. But of course we all want it, right? Okay. We're also going to be using this Flowers and More Host Designer Series paper. Stampin' Up! Has been doing this our last couple of catalogs and creating a designer series paper that is a host exclusive product. So how you get them is you either host a party or you make a purchase yourself that is at least $150, and then you earn what's called host dollars or Stampin' Rewards, I think they're called on the website. And you can use those to buy either host exclusive products like this or anything else that you would like. So this is a huge pack of paper. It is 48 12 by 12 sheets and lots of springy patterns I thought worked perfectly with the Easter Bunny stamp set. There's also a lot of fun patterns in here that I think go really well with the Taco Fiesta stamp set. And I'll be showing that in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. All right, for Easter, we are going to do a really easy little treat package. It's just going to hold one little Ghiradelli square. I also saw some Ghiradelli bunnies at the store when I was getting these, and I think those would fit in here too. So I picked this one because I thought the color was kind of Eastery, but they have all sorts of different flavors. Go with whatever you want. And I saw this treat package idea from another demonstrator, Alyssa Tilsner, and I saw her do a reel of this super easy treat pouch, and I don't know her measurements or anything, but I just kind of recreated it myself. It's so quick, so fast. So we're starting with a 4x6 piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to pull out my Stampin' Trimmer, or you can use your scoring tool. And so this is 4x6. If you're using a 12x12 sheet of designer series paper, you can get 6 of these out of one sheet. So that's kind of nice. And this paper is directional, so you want to make sure that you have cut it in the right direction. And I'm going to score it at 3, so right down the middle. And then I'm going to scoot it over and score at 3/4. Okay. Super easy. Move that out of the way. So you'll fold in half on your score line. And then this other one you're going to fold back. So you can see how we're making our little treat pouch. And you also get to see both sides of the paper, which is awesome. Okay, when I'm doing 3D projects, I always use tear and tape. Or I know some people like the liquid glue. That would work too. But you're just going to put a strip on each side to create the little pouch. Like I said, super easy. If I do 3D or fun folds, they have to be quick and easy. And I think for something like this, you want something that is quick and easy if you are making a bunch of them to hand out to people. You know, the Ghiradelli chocolates are pretty spendy. It was like $5.99 for the bag. But if you think about it, and you're only giving one to a person, and then you're making this cute little treat, it actually doesn't cost that much for what you're using it for. Now, I'm going to adhere this down with some Stampin' Seal. You could use tear and tape too if you want, or your glue. But I'm just going to do that so it'll stay there. And then I have my little pouch to tuck my Ghiradelli in. There you go. Cute, right? All right, now we can't leave it like that. That is cute. And this would be the super, super simple version. But we're going to, of course, do a little stamping with our Easter Bunny stamp set. So I have a banner that I cut out with the Stylish Shapes dies. Those have also been super popular in going in and out of stock. They're out right now, I believe. But you could always just do a banner. It doesn't have to have that stitching. I think, let me get my trimmer and let's see. It's a little over 3/4. I think 3/4 of an inch. And then you could do, so you could do 3/4 by, let's say, 2.5 or 2 3/4. And just trim it yourself or use the banner's pick-a-punch. And I thought this stamp was the perfect one in the set, an Easter treat for you, because that's what we are doing, right? And I'm going to use polished pink ink. This is one of our retiring in colors. It's been on our low inventory list. I don't know that there will be more once it runs out. So I would get it while you can, along with the ink refill so you can keep using it. I love this pink. You know what the color refresh people are talking about? Will some of these outgoing in colors stay? I don't know. This one I wouldn't mind if it did. I really like the polished pink. Also the fresh freesia, that one is going out too. And I really like that one also. So I guess we will find out next week. Demonstrators get to see the new catalog on Wednesday. And I'm super excited, and leaders are having a special meeting on Monday, which is at a time I can't attend, but I may see some sneak peeks before Wednesday. I don't know if they get the replay of that meeting up sooner. But I'm excited to see the new colors. I'm a little anxious to see what is staying and what is going, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm using my light polished pink marker, and this is just to coordinate with my other polished pink, and I'm just going to color in the bunny's ear. You could of course have a different colored bunny, but to make it quick and simple, we're just going to leave him white, and I'm just adding a little bit more layers on that side to make it a little bit darker. So there's the bunny. I don't know if you can really see that. Once it dries, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Now, like I said, if you don't have the punch, you could just do a white circle and stamp the bunny right on. It'd have to be a little bit bigger than this. Or you can fussy cut. It is not that hard to fussy cut this bunny. But the punch is nice. So get the stamp set now, get the punch later. That is my recommendation. Okay, now we're just going to finish assembling our treat. So I'm going to adhere the banner with some Stampin' Seal Plus, I should say, along this side. And then I just decided to use a lot of in colors today. So this is not an outgoing one. This is Sweet Sorbet metallic ribbon. I love these metallic ribbons. A lot of times with our in colors, even the ones that are staying, they will switch out the ribbons and the embellishments. Sometimes they don't, so we'll find out. But I really like this ribbon. So it comes in the 5 in colors that were new last year. And I just love it. And this it's Sweet Sorbet, but it goes with a lot of our pink colors. If you see, this is polished pink. It's not Sweet Sorbet, but kind of has different tones in the ribbon. Sweet Sorbet to me looks more reddish, and this ribbon is more pink. So I don't know. You can use it with other colors. So I'm just tying it, wrapping it around, tying a bow. And you can see it's pretty loose, so there's a couple things you can do to fix that. You can stick a glue dot underneath there, or what we're going to do is cover up just a little bit of it. And if I put one of my dimensionals right there, it'll help hold the ribbon down also. Okay, so this is cut with the Stylish Shape Size 2. It is a fresh freesia circle. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And I'll make sure I put one right up at the top there to hold that ribbon down. Okay, get this back where I want it. I'm going to cover up that side of the banner. Let's see, now I gotta find, there it is. Find where I put that dimensional right at the edge. Move my ribbon out of the way. There we go. So that'll help hold it down. And then we'll add our bunny with dimensionals also. just right here. And since this is a treat, you don't have to worry about how bulky it gets with all that dimension. I almost like it better with more dimension. Okay, and then we're going to finish it off with a few of our in color dots. Again, these are not the outgoing in colors, but a lot of times they will switch out the embellishment. So I'm going to use the Sweet Sorbet ones, and these are kind of ombre embellishments, so I will use some of the lighter ones probably. I could also maybe use some of the orchid ones, and that would look okay. But I think these will work. I'm just going to add a few on here like that. And there you go. How cute is that? So super cute, super easy, and this would not take very long to mass produce too many of them. All right, now of course I had to make some with some of the other patterns of the paper, so let me show you those. So this one I used the Parakeet Party ribbon and the Parakeet Party dots. So cute. This one has a balmy blue circle and Starry Sky ink. Oh, let me show you this one first. This one is the Tahitian Tide ribbon, Tahitian Tide ink and dots, and then the circle is So Saffron. Don't you just love the patterns of this paper? I do. Okay, and then this one I just wanted to show you. This is just the punched bunny. So if you wanted to go super simple and you have the punch, you don't even have to stamp the bunny. You can just punch it out. So I use the Sweet Sorbet ribbon here again, Sweet Sorbet ink and the Sweet Sorbet dots. And then this circle is crushed curry. Aren't those fun? Okay, quick and easy. So remember the ordering special this week. There will be a link to shop in the description of the video. I'm also putting a link to join my email list. Make sure you do that. I email these videos every week so that you don't have to remember to come back and look for one. You just get a reminder in your inbox. And then that's also a good way to find out about my classes, ordering specials, things that Stampin' Up! Is offering, and that way you won't miss it. Sometimes things get missed really easily on social media. And so that's a good way to stay informed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week. Happy stamping. Bye.